We don't take the school fees away so that everybody will go to school also under the free access to education. In as much as that one is great, it is not sufficient also. Why we not Kumbra party, the Sierra People's Party, and so in this administration. So what do? We say, okay, if you make them free, but they're not going to books there for land. They're not going to land properly also. So we provide the books then. The teacher themselves need books then also. We don't provide books for them also. We are not saying we need transportation also. We don't buy buses also. Some man they go to school, they're hungry also. They provide food also. One second. Go to another get food also. Don't get carried also. I really don't think I was they look the situation, then we give the food. But it's better than now. It's more attached again at the south. They provide food and school for them. We sure say we're not able to get food for going to school. So when I manage, now we give the one that we don't get food so that everybody, inclusive development. We don't take the school fees.
Famole muna kusha henuna hadu. We had don't come back today for come talk about things where they happen. Now we in sweet yards alone. Now we on. Whoa, we left for do them bad things them. We they feel a most alone. Now we on. Whoa, we had. And if we hurt you, we sorry. We no mean bad, oh. We just want for make we yard go before. If we hurt you, we sorry. We no mean bad, oh. We just want for make we yard go before. Fambul kushebo. How they go? Ah no, not a thing for complain. We know say every day things they happen. And how things then they happen, now so we actually need for find solution out of them things they are. Well, plenty things don't they go on. How things then they go on, now so the government self they react. Well, I hear the information minister of Voice of America, they say the policeman them where them put their teeth when they laugh, when they og or malane, the people them we been the protest as then the discourse of ways that means them how for push the country go before. Well, if then call that one day discourse, say 3 to 4 people they lost their life, then this is a very good discussion. We same way so they watch today as we had through and the original man we can do this particular survey. Well, he say, let me take the ownership of him. Well, we do a survey for see how italic from where fuel go up. In other words, we look how italic na the market the last 2 months. So, we can't put something there, so let we discuss. For let we discuss that and day, we expect to get 3 people them na the show. 1, the SLPP Southern Regional Deputy Chairman. 2, Babadi Pa Ali. 3, Shebema Bobo. For come and discuss this issue where we put at the plate this event time for we discuss. But before we come to them, let me first of all take something where beats me and plenty other people in imagination. We not go play that particular part today, and I'm not sure say it go show na this particular video. Let me just see. Okay. So, and when the time reach for show na that particular part today, we go actually try for see how we can do them because not all man like for see them. Okay. So what we do, we want for play you a video of this young man we decide for deal with in grandpa na bush. It chap like for say na cow in the chap. Well, he explained to people them we been go with him, waiting na the cause or waiting na the reason we make it do waiting it do so to in grandpa. Let we listen to him when he come back just now.
I the pass it on fine, no get clear. Now not tell nobody notice so. I the pass it on no, which number now? One of the can of the road. Now meet up anybody in the road?
Me 9 days before, me na me last time.
Okay, you will last car. You meet up anybody in the road?
No.
No meet nobody in the road. So who that first reach now?
Yeah. I was to reach here.
Oh, now to reach here together.
Yes, sir.
Now meet anybody they walk around there, or now see anybody they walk around there on a car?
No.
I'm not see nobody there. No meet nobody there. Not to so. And a two green can not to so. Fine. And one or two car. What happened?
So come. See.
Talk let people feel free.
So come.
No, but I don't protect you. Nobody
Nobody know touch you now.
Yeah.
Nobody touch you. Feel
So
free.
come.
Talk closer.
This I see I put to the body also.
Yes.
Now then Intina for buyer. Okay. I asked me. He say he get mine. I say I said I've done so many things there. Have they do me about this work? See, but right now, you see, as any time I say, I know the things say again for say they leave. But then same there. You see, I don't do so many things there, but right now I don't do me about this work. So right now, what they see, so they go. You see, anytime they see me, yeah, in hotel the money, in level them back. So they see me in the reverse back there because they see all the things don't do me. The same I be home. See, I go up, say the same I didn't have to song. So they see now I have to say, let me forgive her, what you don't do me. So if you me get art, I say yes, I get art. So now he say, look the cut staff. Because this now me get, now the whole put small. I cut staff, so I go to the station, so now he own. So now he give me the cut staff.
Yeah.
This na me own. Then they will go to he own. And he say so. He say they are chap me. He say that he will get forgiveness from you. He say from this one, say next one, say I forgive you. Say would you beg, I forgive me for the things so I do. He say excuse me for the words so I can't suffer. He say right now I did so. He say goat belly now you get. He say you no get goat inside your belly. I say why? He say the sample what they can sell in also today. He say as anytime you eat, he say where you eat rest. He say not where you eat done. Pass the begin chairman not so. I say yes. Now he say that na one next bit. Then two back. He say wake you don't dey sleep. At times it's a real dream. They run after you for dream. They hold you, they mash you, boop, chuck in your belly. Times pass a holla. Fed for the dream. And I say yes. I say so. That's the incident they all say na me. I mean they do me the all. So then he take this back. He say na this. I know the old self now. We be to say anytime you see me in art in the old self in the beat. We me they say me art in the beat. Say the time I be young and my mama now use under that spiritual way. My mama dey beat yes. So now I mean why they make like at the grab so I see I put me and mama cut the finger at the odo. So I say now use the mama that way there. Now make me get forgiveness for me. So these things I say that do anything I feel for do I no more yeah. You see that go if you left to me no more now. If I save I don't be I dey go start as boy picking back. I say, but if you see say before you go run trouble na trouble, no go know tomorrow. But man, we do bad. I bad they do and say life. Possibly the way they see. You say I make if you want to go na station. I say okay. And back. I say why the busu chap me. As you see busu back. I say.
19 people chap, huh?
Yeah. As you see busu back, I chap. I chap now.
Who say first chap?
My neck.
Okay.
Yeah. Chapa na neck. quarter. Pull all the part now. He now took the post now there because now that night me. Now left her. I go a was. I go to a junction. See, so na net. But me at the beats. I don't go to station. But me at the beats. No more. I need free flying. I don't want to go to bush back. I need free flying. Now I come out. I go to a checkpoint and I'm at checkpoint. I go sit down with the man. They see. I in them back. Then go there. Me cool. The welfare needy. But me now I see don't the moment I see the moment I see the first now I run because the way they book one for inside the for the they not for be ask how things go. So now I make back I run first. I go na bush see na net around them 1 to 2. I go na station now for myself. I go hand over myself to the police. I go the same course class I use. I go hand over to the police officer. I say I see but now. Before see now kill, but I say, but not so that way they no more. I say.
Alright, so this now the story from this young boy where say he kill in grandpa because in grandpa order him for do so, and in grandpa ask for forgiveness because of the thing where he ask him for do, and the thing where he already been on do to him. Well, we've been see this video where you know then take the part, a cut and small like what they can do na market for sell, you know, beef by part. But we not been decide for talk about them because then kind of video then we not go show them. That is why you see and anytime where that particular side they want come up, I they can very big na the screen for cover them because not all man like for see then kind of thing then they. But this young boy, according to Ram, he said in grandpa na in say do what he do. Well, we don't know because we not get the grandpa for tell we what exactly. And he explain how he do him. He say in grandpa butu, he say chap. Then he chop on his neck and then he cut and small one. At the end of the day, he go sit down, hang some side. You know hear the story already, so I no need for going to him again. But we dey look so far for see who that this person be we do this kind of thing also. Finally, we don't see until then we don't know waiting that story where he gets for say. Alright, so this na inside we country happen as you hear clink Rio na talk. It happen inside we country. I been feel say didn't know they happen. You know, I been feel say na the bad boy. But he say in grandpa na be mercy man and in grandpa does several things them. So now making grandpa beg him for let do that thing they to him back. Well, this is a program we had on YouTube and on Facebook. And the main issue where we come for talk about today get for do with the cost of living. The cost of living. So we expect to get 3 people inside the program today for let we all come and discuss this issue together. We get, already we don't join we. I don't talk to the deputy chairman Southern region for the Sierra Leone People's Party. We say the join win at the program. Gigi's now for let we discuss the issue them. But inside the program, right now, I don't get one of the guests them. We don't join with this net for we talk about the issues them. And in name na Thomas Pahali Babadi. We don't join with inside the program right now. Babadi, good evening and welcome to the program this net.
Yeah, good evening, viewers. Good evening, listeners across the globe.
All right, we expect to get another person again, another social commentator. We been done to do several things them in the country, but for now, let's just take a very short break. Labri and come inside quickly.
We don't take the school fees away so that everybody will go to school also under the free access to education. In as much as that one is great, it is not sufficient also. Why we not Kumra Party, the Sierra Leone People's Party, and so is this administration. So what do? We say, okay, if you make them free, but they're not going to books them for land. They're not going to land properly also. So we provide the books them. The teacher themselves need books them also. We don't provide books for them also. We are not saying we need transportation also. We don't buy buses also. Some man they go school they're hungry also.
All right, so and because of the connection and all on the WhatsApp line, we get another person. We na Shibima Bubo. We been done the analyze issues that we get for the cost of living for long term. And you don't join with this net, not the program. Shibima Bubo, welcome to the show.
Yeah, I just want for the una good morning, good evening, una day, or good afternoon. We dey talk to una make una became long time where they miss we had because they all our people and they make program there and we don't dey miss we had. Even they call self the banking. And I want to tell una plenty thank you for una relentless effort that una don dey do towards this company e go before even though get selfish politicians wey dem wan make this country no go but this country e must go before. Yeah? So na some of the things in this I want to tell Madam Sigia too plenty thank you for I want one extend back to the council of media members. And I want to say something quick one concerning one of the women and they don't dey talk with the political doctor. This gentleman they let am think before because they know say na active somebody na the Kenny dey wey e be say na in a political doctor wey they don't dey call am boss man, now na boss man because like even if na somebody wey get big pass you na you boss man any kind way you dey come up you good now anybody be boss man but like they put something before now it don't come up under right they be don dey fight am na the hospital they no equate now they don go terminate way so na this one I go wish for both people for make they able understand say what a political doctor right now not dey able to right now na they don't know more all day because they be wan shut them down. I don't know if now you can go or whatsoever.
Okay. All right. So the line not actually that's clean. So if you not mind for let you move a bit from Usa you day, people want to get information, but the line not too good. And not too really good. So if you can move a bit from that point there, and let me test how the lines are like again. Whilst you the move, you go to talk. Then I go tell you for stop when the line okay.
Oh, okay. But like, I know they get me.
You don't shake small. If you shake back small bit, maybe I can the line go better than I like. It don't declare.
Okay.
Okay, Holande. Just say something. Let me hear you back.
Yeah. I've been trying for both key analysis them to us that issue. I don't know if now Sabian.
All right, I think a better a bit. So we go straight to the issue. Them we already get inside the program. You there with me? There we?
Yeah, they get you, sir.
Okay. All right. So we start the ball rolling, and then we start with the issue of the cost of living. We're very much important for the people of this country. But for us, let me start this, and I will start with you, Babadi. Thomas Pali, Babadi, the issue of the cost of living. This one, no way, no day where we not go mix them with politics inside the country because any person where they contest election right now must talk about the cost of living, how it want for make them better. 2018, in 6 months, we go fix the economy and make the thing look better, especially the area of bread and butter. 2023, then say in 3 months because then you don't get all of the experience and then they go fix them and make it look really better. As we talk, so 2 months, a survey don't come up. But before we go into that one day, let me look at the 2 months cost of living. Waiting now you take on that so far, Babadi.
Well, the cost of living don't go too high. It don't hit very hard. If you be used to go now, markets some 3-4 months ago before election. What you go do now, you be surprised. So what thing happen, what thing gone, what's going on with the country? Price don't go up, pepper don't go up, yabas, Maggi, salt, every basic food item we use for feed reserve, all don't go up. Unfortunately, we didn't police none now. So, the interesting thing about Yeah.
Right. We want for say sorry, the internet as well, they give them problem there. And actually the struggle for gets inside the within in words them.
Of the items, this. All the items are
Baba, did you get we?
but clearly,
Right, you line the cam broken.
clearly.
You line the cam broken. You get me back? You get me still? Alright, so whilst we wait for get them again, let's go over to Shibima Bobo. Shibima Bobo, please unmute your mic and let we begin for talk. You know, this not been the situation. 2018, 6 months ago, fix the economy and make bread and butter better for people. 2023, then say then go reduce them to 3 months. And the reason being because they say they don't get better experience now for see how the cost of living, how the economy run. They don't get better experience than the time when they been in opposition. 2 months after that one, what you don't see so far?
And because like me, I just imagine about them people here for more than Sidon make border. Because like this cost of living, yeah, I believe say 2018 now been the main key thing this way they've been get for campaign with. So we right now Southeast in general, because like nothing not the way they not campaign with except that cost of living. Because like they like today now where they don't come inside, now the cost of living they don't multiply past how we don't they get them before this time here. So you see, now they still don't they lie to we back say, let we give them second chance inside to give one time, then go waiting safe. Now 3 months don't go so according to what they been say, because me no say we then if this be entire then say pauper as long as that pauper is concerned, because like when they wait and say pauper na by force babati. So we then if the electionary process up to now, most of them still sit down, then they lie back say everything they can go down. But how it will go down for this moment here, my brother, it's not really easy. Because like the one whole my brother, me I just doubt really, because like who say this so currently Mr. Shimbe Pierre, if I tell you say that 8,500 young so they buy one cup rest, you not go believe. 8,500 youngs, you say yourself that this country, 8,500 because like look like the past government in time. Now 1,000 will be in the buy 800 youngs. But like now 8,500 youngs. But that one they always grumble with them. Then find way for go assassinate you. How a country like this could they like that? How a country could they like this? When you talk to them, find way for go assassinate you. But this is very very undone. And they don't fight back, they don't fight them hard, they don't try for keep down democracy, then say no democracy not for prevail. Even if something they want you, they talk. But like now this thing them here will be done they vote for, not only we see you. Not only we see at all, not only we see. But may God judge.
Alright. Baba, did you get me now? Thomas Powell, did you get me? Alright, we still get challenge with Thomas Powell, Babadi, in the internet. Did you get me? Alright, so waiting I want for do now, whilst we wait for Thomas for get in line up and running. Let me go quick one and begin watch the issue of this, cost of living thing where we talk about right now. No, as for peers, don't do just as the election, as the fuel go up this being term. This now one of the greatest, factor right now from where things then they go up now the country. You agree with me, Shebima Bobo say the fuel now one of the most contributing factor for make things then they go up now the market?
I 100% believe in that, my brother. I 100% believe in that. Because like this fuel issue here, so na Kenima, God say let we talk to. Na Kenima, it was, I don't know, something like it was 2013 bar or 2014, around that time that time where fuel go 6,000, just 6,000 young so. Something like that. I think it was around then 2015, 2016 around. So whether fuel level, Ben Kaifala in Sidona, London, it say man everybody come out and demonstrate na then right. They're not even we they talk no more, but people in the southeast. I don't know why. Whenever they say protest, they know they take no permit. But now this be enter they see where we borders them now the north and northeast. Where they say then they protest or then they demonstrate. They say pass to go court permit. I don't know who's saying them pull the who side them pull this kind of idea also. Because like by then when fear go 6,000, all man jump na streets. But unless they wanna left then, now they right. Right? The police that been there back then, they guide people them. They say like nobody, no touch citizen for now they right for protest. But they like today when anybody say you they demonstrate against them, they say wanna go assassinate them. They want make then get the way how they can call them. Now they want get sabi, they want overthrow, they want for protest no more now overthrow. Now civilian, ordinary civilian, and get right for overthrow a ruling government. As they call themselves as educated people in this country. They don't know who said them. Most of them pull them PhDs themselves. Trust me.
All right. Let me still see if we get Babadi. Babadi, you get we? Babadi, if you get we, you might mute now unmute them.
Okay.
You get we?
Yeah.
You get me? You face court, so we know this. You face fine again. Okay. So fuel now one of the most contributing factor them for let the cost of living they go up every day per people them inside the country. But every day the government gets excuse say now because of the thing where they happen now Ukraine and Russia, now it make things then the triangle inside the country. What do you take on this?
I disagree.
No, wait. Let me just get Babadi for response first. We'll come to you and Shebema Bobo.
Yeah. I disagree, sir. Ukraine and Russia war, the same way would affect war. When the war, they lumpa cost of living was not as bad as this one. The area for the come by 4 miles or 6 miles. The cost of living was not as bad as this. Please let us stop, or let me stop. Let government stop for giving excuses. We can't continue in 6 years. They look and listen to excuses. It is wrong for us as a country. All countries don't diagnose and
all right, and we're very sorry.
Despite the prevalence, they don't diagnose over sources of incomes.
We're very sorry.
Handle this situation, but we continue as a country. Say, get me?
Yes, the line is really, really bad off. We get you, but it's not clear. What do you say? Not clear at all. We're not able to get clearly what you say. We hear your voice, but it's not clear. The line really bad off. Do you get me now?
I didn't get you clearly.
Okay, let's make another try again. Continue.
Okay, so as I say, don't stop for use Russia-Ukraine war or the COVID-19 as an escape point.
Okay.
I mean, other countries don't diagnose other alternative them. Some don't have this intervention themselves. For example, they adapt that the citizens live a better life. Because we don't know when you can Russia what you done.
Okay, Babadi, because of the line bad, I don't know if you could mind follow bring you over now the WhatsApp line.
Okay, all right.
Yes, so let's just take a very short break and bring you over now the WhatsApp line. Please, now hold on.
We don't take the school fees away so that everybody will go to school also under the free access to education. In as much as that one is great, it is not sufficient. Also, we're in a Kumbra party, the Syrian People's Party, and so is this administration. So what do? We say, okay, if you make them free, but they don't get books there for land, they're not going to land properly also. So we provide the books then. The teacher themselves need books then also. We don't provide books for them also. We are not saying we need transportation also. We don't pay buses also. Some man they go to school, they're hungry also. They provide food also.
Welcome back. We actually don't get the two player then at the line. They guess them. So we'll continue with Babadi. I will ask you a question. What do you think? Because every other day the government they talk about Ukraine and Russia war. So waiting at the first thing I go ask you now. Shebima Baba, when Babadi they talk, I go one for you mute first. When you can't to yourself on mute. The same to Babadi, so we'll get clean conversation. Yes, Babadi, go ahead. What do you think? As government always they talk about the issue of Ukraine and Russia war.
Now, irresponsible statement that very, very irresponsible. Yes. Be it COVID, be it Ukraine, Russia, it's irresponsible. Or I would rather say, because they are too lazy, that's the reason why they always put circumstances of Ukraine, Russia war, and they also further. Other countries that lose weight of doing business and building the economy. Other countries don't have these interventions and we don't want to do it. But we here, we always point finger at Ukraine and Russia war. Also Ukraine and Russia war, no NCC. Also make them don't miss the MPC compact plus. Also make none of funds not shorting, as said by the Minister of Finance during the hearing of the operation bill some few weeks ago in the parliament. Not the Ukraine Russia war, the West, the victory, the CAF committed in that not about election, where it's an adverse effect on me, the country as a whole. So, if the government continues to talk about infrastructure, talk about this, talk about that, say Ukraine Russia war, it's an for them to work for we. Because we assume say, and we assure say, there's a bit.
All right. So
But if you want to go back to people say, no, because of X, Y, Z, they're not going to function well. Wrong.
okay. So like can with you inside Shebima Bobo. What do you self make up of this statement from the government?
Yeah, concerning this Russia war,
Yes.
yeah, this one, yeah, me believe say I just a fallacies because like I will wish for ask them about Guinea where they near we so, right? Because like we all know say the past government in time Guinea money, if you go with 5,000 euros, then they go give you 9,000 francs, right? Let me ask them first, who side they left it on Guinea money? They like the 1 million euros, not 300,000 francs, then they give you. Who side they left it on, then they happen first. Because like presently, then they buy CLD 14,000, something like that, right? 14,000 francs. Who side they left? Also, the one tell we say Guinea, Conakry, they know they feel the pinch for when a don't have ruling they do. So then people they know they feel the pinch with Ukraine and Russia. More go they ask this question back. That one they all not just say no more, not just a bad governance system no more, but then they try to find excuse system. Thing where they don't understand because like the one whole problem with this them people so now 2018. Then come with that Vengeance Act, they been a field where they count that one match day for the one that way they meet, then we able to succeed. Now it make them people and self being sit down and fall and fall foot. The way how can well we serve the watch now. So you see, so they don't corrupt all the system then they like today. They're not able, Mr. Shingbepian, man not tell anybody lie. That's why they're not able this country. Anyhow we turn them, they're not able. They're not able at all not. So now that no more me go wish. Now them questions they no more me go wish for ask them about Ukraine and Russia. Where they can they talk about. And fear get for can go up back. Ukraine and Russia. Let we know say that first way they so they don't calm down. And the fear where Ukraine and Russia they born under so believe you me the 1 liter fear it not reach the first one they buy now so. Yeah. So then the examples them yeah all we get for they bring and come out. So you see, let them not go they come and brainwash we as if some of we na just victim na this country. And some of we now don't get them now. So you see, but every day they're ready for brainwash we. But you know, say then get people and we can jubilate behind them, where they can come with their family system, their life them. You know, then they gladly, hey, not too bad you they talk. You see? So now that no more I go wish for say.
All right, I just show now this thing. All I read and I say chop money. This is the survey we then do. You know, we as a person team do. This one say chop money budget for a family of 4 in McKinney, Northern Region, as of 11th September 2023. McKinney Central, Robane Road Market. So this is the item. The large just take me time and go over them quickly. So the item, the 3 packets of coal now 6,000. Yeah, and then you get 4 cup rice, now 20,000, 1 cup pepper, now 7,000, 1 pint per mile, 8,000, 6 cube of Maggi, that's then Maggi them, now 6,000, 3 times small ogiri, now 3,000, 4 Thai plasas, when a potato leaf, now 12,000, and 3 size dry fish, that bunga, now 30,000. So then as well get 3 small size yabas, when a 15,000, and then the transport 15,000 as well. So in small black plastic bag, now 1,000, total 123,000. So this one, them make a budget where you could say they cook for 4 people in the family, when a mama, papa, and 2 picking them. And so let you note say 120,000 times 30 days. Now 3,690,000 just on food no more. Then the minimum wage, for example, na 800,000, and this salary, the 800,000 where then they give, it will only last for 6 days. Then you will get a change of 62,000. That out of the 800,000. And if you want to spend all what you get for it, confirm inside 1 month, you need about 3,690,000. Babari, what do you think about this? This not for just one side, no more way now for the McKinney Robane market where you want for go there for cook for 4 people.
I see the breakdown that is very correct, very accurate, well researched. The document is complete actually. You know, they will take cinema, take a move, take a Waterloo, junction, they will take how you call it, they say, Road, and let it done. It's realistic. There's nothing fishy or shady. However, we take this, you see the cost. There is no cost to differ between an APC member or an SC member. The cost is uniform. It's for all of us. When you go to market, you ask if you're SVP. Then give you a price. APC, SVP, other conservatives, they pay the same price. So, I hope we'll try now, the country, and the government of China, on the someday, they're giving the appropriate management of the country resources. But at the moment, the way it is now, our country's resources is not well managed. We can't see money nobody manage. You know, we're able for export, we're able to do nothing absolutely. So, for me, I think I get people that have a profile. Advice, then I say, what should happen, not place in the public, when they stop for giving too much of excuses. Too much of excuses, don't ever solve problem. And keep pointing finger at the position, it's for me, it's wrong. That's not a problem. Let them come out very clean and very clear. And, I mean, I get also advice about before the program the but me not think say resource.
All right.
The economy don't badly shattered.
Okay. All right. So Shebima Bubola take you to another area quickly inside this same survey. They say chop money.
The economy is shattered.
All right. Chop money budget for. All right. I don't know. Okay. For now, una all two mute una phone. La just done. Another go ask una all two mute quickly. All right. So now let me go to this quickly. Say chop money budget for a family of 4 in Kenema Eastern Region as of 11 September. So this same survey then do am na Kenema. Na market one market wey dem call Fisheries Market na Maxwell Kobe Street. So this na wetin dem say. 3 packets coal na 6,000, the same like McKinney. 4 corporates na 18,000. Difference there. One cup pepper na 12,000. Very sorry. One cup pepper na 12,000. 1 pint per mine na 8,000. Maggi 6 Maggi na 12,000. 3 Thai small ogiri na 6,000. That na for Kenema. Then you get 4 small Thai plazas when I pete to leave 12,000. 3 size dry fish when a bonga na 60,000. 3 small size yabas na 30,000. Then you get transportation when na 20,000. Then you get small black plastic bag when na 2,000 euros. So we find out say the price for Kenema be higher than the price for people where they live na and na McKinney. So this na exactly waiting the thing say this na for mama, papa, and 2 pikin them. Then he give you a note again. He say let we note say for let you cook, 186,000 euros for 1 day. Now you go spend. When you times time by 30 days, it equals to 5,580,000 for people where they live na Kenema. When na 4 people 2 pikin and mama and papa, 4 people for just food. And again, the minimum wage na 800,000 euros. We go last only for 4 days with balance of 56,000 euros. So Shebema Bobo, unmute your mic. We find out say Kenema get the highest cost of living. For the same amount of people the same amount of people for McKinney. It double, even double the amount of the money where you need for live na Kenema. What thing you take on this?
Yeah, Mr. Shengmebi, and thank you very much for this question. Yes, we try for ask because like when they don't tell people and say Southeast here, Southeast, now just suffer post no more with the pan at this part of the country, my brother. Anyhow you turn them, because like I believe say Northwest, anyhow you turn around, then they live a better life past way there. The one that wouldn't they kill people and for there we banyafeki politicians them yeah so currently, right? Now banyafeki business. Okay, now let we just take a example because like somebody waking couch rest back now because like me na by corp managing manage. You understand this interior area is where they currently. Okay, now the person now in the tell we so then they say now in get for can begin sell the gas 10,500 euros. Right? But like now first it is sweet and we they make an 8,500, at times they make a 9,000. So you see, so me just look at and no more say watching them people in the right show. Me, I believe in them 100%. But really easy, Mr. Shengmebi. Man, not tell you lie. Now then they try to win. I say the rest. This lady waiting sell the we rest now. He say now they can begin selling 10,500 for cup because if they go buy and right now I don't know how much back something like 1 million like because now so been they try for tell we. So you see now waiting on I mean one like with the Sierra Leoneans then go they do. Believe you me, you that sit down strike now we house system. Me at the endorse that one day. Yeah. Because nobody not get for go the whole fancard again, go on streets, this, that, let them not go assassinate you for you people. Now sit down you host. My posse go pull you there now and say pauper. You see, this is very, very hard trending at this country, Mr. Shengmebi. Man, not tell you like the cost of living for this moment here. Believe you me, you hey God, I want for tell that God thank you what some of una they na diaspora and God know what una they do for this country here. trust me, for the people in this country, because like una they try very hard, una they play great roles in na people in life in this country. Yeah. But anyway, now that's not what I go wish for say. But you know, really easy. They're not able to do anything because like they be don't tell you cost of living, they can't go down, they can't make so, una just make so. You own and fake it, they like today. Now they see some of the supporters then. Some of the supporters then now then they grumble so they like today about cost of living because of fear long walk. You see? Online thing they mona.
Okay.
I say now una vote rade. I mean now una vote for rade. Now una no see that yet.
So let we go again down to the survey. Where now the last part of the survey say AEP movement living wage budget, the poor man budget, yeah. So this now what it say the things the way people need. Where now power you forget and for you able for live your life and for able for live that basic life then they, yeah. So let we look at waiting this one the cost. This exactly waiting in the cost, yeah, for the month,
yeah.
For people. Remember, for Kenema alone, you don't spend 5,500,000 and something thousand euros. Let me just go back and see the real amount so I don't mislead or misinform people. Fine. For Kenema alone for the month, for just eat, for 4 people and 2 picking them and mama and papa, now 5,580,000 euros for months, yeah? Now you spend. Then now let me go and look at the basic things then when are in people in need. Power, you forget them. Where you get for do with rent, house rent. When a one room house rent right now. Now 3 million per year. Yeah, 3 million per year. Okay, so sometimes they 2 million. What would they call that? 2,250,000 euros. Then per month. 250,000 euros per month. Then we go to what do you say? Food and water. Food and water, 66,000 a day on food and water. So for the month, you spend 2,046,000 according to this report, the survey. Then for transportation, 20,000 euros per day. For the month, you spend 620,000. For EDSA, where you follow, you get light, 74 units. Yeah, you spend for the month 200,000. Then, if at all you get for need medication, let us say medication, some people and they're not in too much concern. I make when sick come with die quick. But medication, the least way you can spend per month, now 100,000 euros. Then you get for get a credit now or internet. For the month, you must spend 200,000. When you put all landed together for 1 great month, remember all the house rent are divide them into one month when at 250,000. Where you put all landed together for the month, now 3,416,000 plus added 5 million. So people in the work just 800,000. Who's kind of magic this way people in the live on? Babadi and Shemema Bobo, you can take the ball now from that point in.
Wait, let me first start, eh?
Yes, go ahead. You start this time.
You use a calculate. You're a genius. Okay, in the first place, now this calculation, all people do to the right calculation this because like man add small team, man add small flesh, right? Now it can be now you 2 picking them, then they go school and every morning then get special lunch and at least.
In fact, we not add and day too. We not add that one day self.
Then they born back for go school. That one they all you not think say nah waiting self nah more waiting self back. Then let us say no more now. Now you get for go they buy soap for them. Then God, it's too much. Illegally too much. It's too much. And now they see the minimum wage. They see something like 1 million, 1,500 something like that. What thing are they able to do for
minimum wage right now? Na 800,000 Leone Shebima Bobo.
You see?
Okay. Babadi, what do you yourself make up of this? 3,416,000 for month for the basic things the way people really need.
Yeah, and that's not. I mean, the omit side things away from the given by the law. That impact. Lunch for the degree and breakfast just launching dinner, basic clothing for the kids. The kids that was get some money, the girl was getting more food. Now, even though the from the regional, so, but again, was realistic, they're so realistic, what approach you use for giving figures that so.
Baba, you do use earphone?
No, I use your phone.
Okay, go ahead.
But however, we appreciate them since morning as a peers. We appreciate them for this time. So go to Kinema. But again, the problem side is what things the Kinema for you. If you want to spend Kinema because you get more business with your own day, you get factories every day. I mean, things are much for Kinema, but you want to see things are more expensive in Kinema. And even in Freetown. But however, and you look at the housing, accommodation. I mean, that's very not easy for me to feel so. And any other parts of it. However, we need to see, or we need to show, very sure, we need to show, say, there's no justice as a person in team to put this guy in box. And this for informed government. Minister of Finance, the economy has been from bad to worst. From worst to terrible. It's bad, worse, worst. From worst, it's going to terrible. The economy is terrible. The economy is rotten. President Biden appoints a big Minister of Finance. Elizabeth was the worst Minister of Finance ever. Not understand how some economy for one. We're going to say you don't go through economic programs there. No, you don't understand how to handle economy. Secondly, we get this moment bandy. Who here? I wanted to see or whatever. Well, I'm at the settle. They put them there, they put them back. Minister of Finance. They bring me now from Samadi. From Samadi, they know what's happened. Up to date, you're not able to stabilize. The governor of the bank, a professor in political economics, legislation, but however, I still never see any differences in the economy. Instead, what should happen? The economy now reduces the instead of increase, and they go from worst to terrible. Oh yes, the economy where everything relates, President Bill, they began 3.5% GDP growth. You know what the percent of GDP growth now? As predicted last year, September by IMF, that's a year ago. It is 2.4%. After President Bill enacts 3.5% GDP growth. Now, President Bill's economy and the GDP now 2.4%. So, and the decline of this worrisome, it is shameful, disgraceful, and shall we say, we will get the required personnel for handle the economy. So, they never go back to the drawing board. Yes. Now you get over the way they come in the sector for handle the economy for we. But what continues from the struggle so and the strain. Petrol longer. All time underscore the basic needs of life. They go dictate to food items and food stuff. Go dictate to transport increment. They go dictate to they go a lot of things in the way petrol did. I mean it's so
All right. Okay. So the line they actually block Kanda, but and you hello, you know to get me? All right. So la hold on there quickly. And yes, on the Zoom line, we don't get please hold on quick. And we don't already come to the end of the program. We're almost the clock 1 hour. But on the line on the Zoom line, we actually don't get Abdullah Bunwai. We now the SLPP, Southern regional deputy chairman. We don't join me on the line and at the Zoom. Mr. Bunwai, you get we? All right, it's Alex saying himself the struggle with the line. Mr. Bunwai, you get me, please? You get me, Mr. Bunwai?
I think network is scrambled.
Yes, they actually try for say something. Please make a try again. You get me, Mr. Bunwai? All right, thank you very much. Yes, thank you. Welcome to the program. Although we don't come to the end of the program, but welcome.
Thank you.
All right, we've been just to talk about the cost of living and a survey we just don't come out latest the 11th of September. This now exactly what we've been say. Let's just read exactly this thing here. So this now waiting person need per month for 4 people in the family, 2 parents, mama and papa, and 2 pikin. So for let them live, for example, they need house rent. The house rent for the year na 3 million for 1 grey room. Yeah, and every month at 250. Solo taken by month. For house rent 350, food and water 66,000 for day. For let you able for eat and drink water. So the total for the month now 2,046,000. Transportation 20,000 per day. Depends to the side where you go. So for the month now 620,000. You get light. Yeah, 74 units at 200,000 per the month. Medication 100,000 minimum, and then you get credit and internet where we the use so right now 200,000 where you go spend minimum, and then when you put all landed together now 3,416,000. This not just the basic. Then and we go to another one. Let's just take you to the southern region, for example, when are they there, because for Kenima, for example, now they things then they are pass all sign of the country for the month for let you get things then for it for 4 people, 2 mama. So you want mama and papa, and then 2 pikin, you dey spend 5,590,000 euros per the month. So what do you think about them figure here so far? You think c'est a realistic figure than that one there?
I think so.
Okay, so if you think so, in other words, you agree say yes, then figure here so genuine. What do you think about the way how people they live? Which that one they are? For Kenima alone, you get for need 5,590,000 for it for the 1 whole month. And then they pay people in the minimum salary wage now 800,000. When me say you get for spend all the 800,000 in 4 days, and then you need more. Now magic people and they live on that, right?
Well, you get to look at the informal economy.
Okay, what do you mean?
The informal economy now really they sustain people them, especially in the rural communities.
Okay.
We're not a formal employment, then they survive on, then they live on.
Okay.
For example, somebody where he gets in Banga farm or he gets in waiting service, he go able go get 1, 2 butter per mile, he sell that one day. It able to cover that one day within a month. It able to cover in living cost where they talk about so. You see, all within the survey they look at now employed people, formal people that were the informal employment. But of course, the then things they are so now things that West Australian don't they grapple with for decades, for a very long time, and for let you put a stop. Of when you resolve anything there, so you really get for look at the economy first. You get for develop the economy. You get for look at the productive base of the country. With revenue generation abilities in the country is still very poor, added to, especially what just they come up from the COVID period.
So what do you feel say responsible for the poor revenue generation inside the country?
Now the heat where COVID don't hit the economy, and it really cripple them. So many economies them or businesses them where they pay taxes into government revenue. Many of them either don't collapse during the COVID. After the COVID, they're not able to come up, some they don't slash.
You
down.
Actually in the beginning tell we say the informal sector, this survey no actually focus on them. But you talk now about the economy in collapse one, and you talk about COVID. But let's look at this thing again. One of the sector where they actually contribute seriously. Now, people from the diaspora, where they form part of the informal sector. For example, people where they send them container them, then send small things and then sell. Then they contribute seriously. And the water kill, me and you know say, things then they go on and the water kill as much as things then, you know, it be really expensive, but they go on. But now, all of that one and they don't really collapse. Now, most people, not to secret say, most people prefer for transport then container to Guinea rather than to Sierra Leone. Another thing again, the airport, for example. You know, now most people prefer for travel through the how they call it, the Guinea airport than we own CSF airport, including we own CSF national team. Yeah. So because what happen? If, for example, me the travel now with perfume will cost 150 euro, me crepe cost 300 euro, sometimes me close alone while they wear something 150 euro, I put all landed together, I don't pass 500 euro. When I count them at the airport and tell me say I don't pass 500 euro for pay tax for them, when I wear, I know they get any income from her. So people, instead of that, then they go now to another country, they go spend at the other country, them, outside then they get less in terms of tickets. And not to secret against say traveling directly to salon, very much expensive. For example, to you from Europe or America, you go for spend $2,000 or more dollars. And if you want for use that same travel for go na Guinea, you just spend less than that one day. This airport's na a very good thing, but again, even the one the way they operate aviation at the wall, you know, they tell we say we shoot we self now with leg because the taxes them when they levy on people them too much. You know, think say that's another contributing factor.
Well, there are two things that we're responsible for taxation. Okay. One, as long as we don't tie ourselves into the IMF and the World Bank structures them, we get for the pay on them debts them where we don't meet, where government don't meet and salon don't accumulate. And also you not get for sit on you fully food. You get for continue for borrow just for even maintain certain things there or for let you get development going. So we need for service those debts. And one way for let us service the debt will meet and one will serve the take now through taxation. Secondly, the revenue where government they use for function, not through taxes them if they come on. Would them really the tax burden they fall on, not to the ordinary man and woman within the country, within the villages there, and we form the bulk of the population. Then one day also where they talk about they were the elite of this society. Those that travel to Europe, to America, that are always in the plane and going and coming out. These are people that can afford it. They form something like 10, 15, 20% of the population. You know, these are the people that were really supposed to pay some of them things they are soon. If they pay, we can able to spread them to the 80% of the population. Because don't forget, now the services they provide.
But too much burden, too much tax burden on the people, they make they run away like how they happen now.
Me, I know things say, you know, people just want for get excuse for save some money and so on.
Okay.
But things then people that need for be patriotic or nationalistic.
Okay. So what
This
about
is something that they can afford.
what about we actually need for get more tax for the way for one certain things then. But a lot of people
Yes.
they say again, the way how the cabinet, the way how the government, the big right now, they get more burden for raise copper we not more on salary. So we they spend past waiting we they get right now in terms of taxation. What do you take?
Some of their ministries, they are where they talk about now, actually income generating entities. Them, some of them, then they position them for let them able for attract foreign direct investment and for let them
So
even
like
able
whose
for attract.
ministry then that one they win a income generating
For
ministry?
example, Ministry of Tourism, Ministry of Fisheries, Ministry of the Environment and Forests, all these things, and they together. You see, just to name a few, these are ministries, them like environment, where can able there's a huge chunk of funds where stack the climate change policies, then we will go enact, go attract back into the country.
Yeah, but then things
So
they
for
are
a
so all
start,
now dependent something. We depend on donors funding them for like we able for run.
no, I mean, some of them things they also is there for the taking.
Okay.
Because what's it with the experience in terms of the environment, we know they contribute much to them. The ones that where they contribute so much to them devastations they also where they affect we, they need for pay for their stuff they also.
Okay.
The reason we make governments then are the third world countries in Africa, they create specialized ministries them so that we'll be able to tap into those funds.
But we
So I
see
don't
a
think
lot
that
of
it really
duplication
they
right
out
now
of
inside
the
the
way.
country.
Pardon?
We see a lot of duplication right now. But anyway, let's just all you so quickly and lack out other people. And we get other two people and waiting at the WhatsApp line because of the internet system. The line look bad off. So then they're on the WhatsApp line. We get Babadi, Thomas Pali Babadi, we, a civil society, and human rights activist. And then at the WhatsApp, and we as well get another, social commentator, we Nashemema Babo instead of this. So let's just get a take. Babadi, let's start with you first. The issue where Mr. Bunwaido actually raised, what thing you take on that? The economy, he talk about some seriously. Please unmute you mic.
I get Mr. Bunwaido clearly. I think I'm very, very clear. Look at, lighting, water needs, medical fees for picking, for we look at almost market forces for demand and supply, how they are doing. So I think hopefully, now government of bread and butter. But you see, Pepe, the bread there, but Pepe, they say the bread. So we want to see how we can get butter into the bread. That could be very sense. But push the economy. Grammar. It's not grandiloquent. It's about being assertive and laying your cards on the table. Get people to command the economy. We are political. But they're going to leave the politics. Let them handle the economy. Then we'll see how the thing go before. But going there, you put the over. The man is a politician and does not even understand better. That governor might be an academic, not a technocrat. So the economy, we suffer. A lawyer will get clients for future you mistake. The client will go to jail. And you suffer. A medical doctor, you mistake the patient. One medical doctor, the patient will die. Or you go back to theater. These are the stark naked truth. So what are we saying? We are saying that we will get the required personnel for man the economy. If not, they will go into bumble. They will go into rise.
But Mr. Bonwai, basically they talk about the heat right now in the world. For example, things where they happen with regards to COVID, don't affect a lot of economy them right now in the world.
APC had opportunity of turning this around. They did so in 2007, 2012, 14. 14 we had the Ebola. Ebola hit.
Okay.
We are badly hit. Some districts we are no go area. Kirima was open to business. Kailau was now open to business. Kabbalah and Kono were now open to business. But when they go through the times, so we had a lot of challenges. So we should now get them off. But since 2018 up till now, the devil global, devil this, devil that, it's not done actually. It's not really done.
Okay. All right. So yeah.
Ghana, move. Senegal, move on. Look at the Gambia. Here is Guinea, we get an aspect person to lead them. Now just our own goal lies to be all in Gambia. But Guinea is doing very, very well. Why? What's happening?
All right. So that all you do quickly, and like how it Shebima Bobo, what thing you take on this particular discussion right now?
Yeah, I listen when me on the paper points out the complete whatsoever. But mommy go wish for pay. One, let we ask yourself, this COVID we enter now, right? If that it may have been kill China people, let we ask because me, as long as me understand as Southeast, like way something say I want cow like that no more. Like we say no more, or agree for come inside it. But we get some bunch of politicians. They don't make sure one council letting them all for no more. Let them spend with generate money, and then you interest them. So you see. So, but like I don't think if we go they put cash blame on COVID whatsoever thing because like people are how many thousands of people and Ebola keep in this country, but yes, the economy it be this strong.
Okay, if we not cast blame on COVID, but the Ukraine and Russia war, now another thing again with the government, they point out, because this one again, they affect a lot of economy in the world, and especially in the area of fuel, because fuel now is the driving factor for anything, especially the cost of living, where we look at right now.
Okay, fine. Mr. Shebepien, now, we all know say like the government time fuel it go up to $20 per barrel, something like that, right? Then currently so now $85 per barrel. Currently so now $85 something like that per barrel. It will not reach $10. So then thing all look for go the sit down back and look back now which time people and then sectors they put them to then the president say they sabi about finance system. Now go they put them blame them all by Ukraine whatsoever because like some of the things then this way the money then so the past government in time wait they 1,000 5,000 go 6,000 at this all we demonstrate against. So we the voters then not to that excuses then they no one yet all what we want to know they make many things they return back how them been now some of this no more not all right. They put them because like Russia and Ukraine, right? Obviously, they tell anybody the first way they don't calm down. And when they buy them fuel, believe you me, you change Salomoni, a high past the way how they buy 1 liter fuel.
All right, not all you need quickly.
They put no more excuses. So
all right.
That's some of we devote no one again. So when they bring
Okay, so all you right from that point, we come to the last set of the question now. Mr. Bunwai, you don't listen to the two people I'm waiting and say, excuses not only the thing right now where they want. They really need people for actually take up the front wheel and see how they can move the vehicle. Because other countries as well, they into this same kind of thing, but then they try for move forward. Waiting that you take before we come to waiting will be the way forward for waiting with the face right now of country.
Yes, thank you very much. I really respect the two speakers, them, especially this last man, Shagbema Bobo, for say really the people they don't want for listening to excuses. They want the solutions. Indeed, I accept, and with the you see the government, they really go out and do things, and they put structures and they put strategies and measures them for able for arrest the deteriorating economic situation of our country. However, Sierra Leone, even before the COVID they come, the economy they go down very much after the collapse of the commodities them, the commodity prices in the world market, which depend on highly. From there, we can get COVID. So from the time where that economy they don't collapse, it has been very difficult for manager and say it can to this level. Added to that, we can't get the COVID and other things then. But the measures them where the government don't take, it really hold on this economy gradually. One, the import taxes them for many commodities there, especially food area, they don't remove them from them. There is no tax, so that the price of food, at least go be affordable. You see, for attract investment there into the economy. Doing business, a lot of things and the way government don't forgo. Government don't even position funds at the central bank so that those business people, the way they import essential commodities, then go able to access that funding at very minimal cost and bring and come into the country. You see, so the taxable areas them now we economy now the small percentage of those ones that are the target. So you see, but because the economy still is very, very difficult for rescue from the global shocks them. We don't affect everywhere. And Salon is very dependent on import. This is not something where you go able to address in 4 or 5 years. But the measures are there, everything is there. Now only a matter of.
So if all of them things they are, we're not going to be able to settle them in 4 or 5 years. Why always people them from the government they tell you, for example, anytime we election come, then go do them in 6 months, or recently they tell we say then go do them in 3 months. JJ Safa to be specific. You know this morning or morning day for yesterday morning we'll meet Tuesday morning. I tell you say you look like JJ Safa in the face. So anytime you talk about that and they can remember them. So why even they tell me all of them things there? Where they know say when you say don't talk and say 5 years self when they go for fix that.
I mean politics or political talks on the campaign platform, it can be different.
So, but all that to create more pressure for the government, because if you don't lie to the people, the way you know say you're not visible, you're not possible, and then the people don't get expectation, where you not do them, now more pressure, and that's why we see all of them things that they happen at the country, correct?
No, I still think say not to lie, especially then theories there, so where you they put in place, where you they look at for fix certain things them. Along the line, something can happen where it throw all that you plans there so overboard. Now, the result to then things there so they talk about. But for say really, people then go lie deliberately just because they want to catch the votes. I don't think so. You see?
All right. So we actually don't come to the end of the show because we don't start for long. So let's come over to you again for we waiting to be on our last bite in the program. I'll start from you, Babadi. Unmute your phone, you line.
I think I think we're making progress. However, you know, you know the governor now. The governor, manage the economy. Second thing, it's about managing the economy. When we now well known for what is of finance.
Okay.
But still not enough at all. Land of the economy. Yeah. Thirdly, let's stop to expand cabinet. Cabinet let me expand it so much that ministers, deputy ministers, all over the place, they have to be paid to work allowance to follow. Entertainment allowance, top up, fuel, then driver, etc., etc. And so, when you find cabinet, you have to pay a lot of money. So, how fiscally disciplined you are as a government? Small country, smaller than Rwanda, look at how much Rwanda as compared to Sierra Leone. See how many ministers in Ghana as compared to Sierra Leone. What is the number of people in other residents in Ghana and Sierra Leone compare contrast? And see how many ministers we get for this very system. Nobody. It also comes like this of the tax. When they collect. They are collecting tax. The tax even though they levy people is so much. You know it's so much. You negotiate tax. Meant to be negotiated. Now with different taxes. We get business, duties, enterprise or whatever. Big shop. Small business. You pay 5 tax. What do you do? Next people say, well, actually we don't think we're going to go now. But please here, pay 3 taxes. This year or next year, you have to pay 4 tax. Because we have like imagine the coming of a to make shops and clothes. Someone stop for parents and just move all the items in. Can't go to bush, forget what the business. Because you cannot be making give business making losses. So that will take them for tax. And I say the government, you look at all the budget year out, you see what's happen.
Okay. All right.
Cash flows, it's at I they are the highest cash flows. They want to form
All right.
qualified opinion where economic timetable and receipts, invoice, and also an expenditure. You will withdraw the money from the bank.
All right. We get bad. We get bad sound from you.
What you do with the money?
All right. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. All right. So let's just take inside quickly. Shebe Mababo. Waiting go be your last submission.
In the we one of me man they don't pull tax system per about rest and some then funny. We then just the their back. Yeah, me and me. Do you get me?
Yeah, they get you. Go ahead.
Yeah. So because now we then think that when they don't give taxes, then we then they talk about. Yeah. So you see, the idea where then they always talk about Minister of Agriculture. Minister of Agriculture, let we be accused that how many acres of land they belong to the when we ask them questions them, yeah. Because just they take some of these guys them, yeah, put them at the city. This is say me want become minister of voting self. That vote to one acre of land self. So you see, all the look as long as governance system is concerned. Right? You say you're not minister of defense. You know, even understand how for who you own or for say that justice stay between you between themselves. Minister of so. All things there, who they think over that. Just so now some of the things in this room where I go for
All right.
because now we then still it. All of them pull enter.
Okay, thank you very much. Mr. Bunwai, I take you last on a deliberate, attempt. For let we hear waiting exactly you get for say with regards all of them things there. So waiting you feel say go actually be the way forward for all of them things there where we don't hear you so.
I just appeal to me colleague them on the line and to Sierra Leoneans generally. The plans them way and the programs them way don't materialize now we're ongoing for address the situation both the economic and social situations then as alone. They're very formidable and they are ongoing. They are not a quick fix. They're not a quick fix solutions than this. It's gonna take a while for let them really become visible in the agriculture sector, in the fishery sector, the tourism, the transportation sector, and the effect of the improvement in education. All of them here, so they take a while for let them get the impact where would they expect. For now, it will be a bit difficult. Let them patient a while. There's light at the end of the tunnel. Things are working, and people then they will understand what they do this trip. You see, I know how people feel. The ones that we want quick solutions, them, but it's not going to happen like that.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Light at the end of the tunnel. You should say the tunnel logo book. All right. Thank you very much for joining me inside the program today. Although you can't the end of the program now. If I don't find it, you can't at the top. Like you said, forget the equal opportunity for make you point them all the way other participant them or other panelists them or other guests them don't make inside the program. But now we stand in one for say thank you very much to una all. We appreciate Tuna Thomas Pahali Babadi. From Foslin, thank you very much. And interestingly, not just Thomas Pali, somebody send message for you. This post here say in name Alpha Bai, he say he want forget your contact, and he say you na be in director, so he go in the out of the country, right? So he want forget your contact, so he beg for let we go get your contact. What do you think about that?
No problem. Just tell me contact.
All right, thank you very much. And another post again send message for you, Shebema Bobo. He say he give you $40, for Shebema Bobo. $40. Gigi Snow I give you, as then they listen to you. But the person no one for let we call it in name, yeah. But if I can call him by initial, in name na AT. So you get $40 where Sister Admin go send for you, okay?
Okay, Mr. Jembe. Like one thing, I want to tell him plenty. God put the one
Okay.
Mr. Chimipie,
Yes.
I pray to God by the special grace of God. We will get good leaders in this country. I think we need to just one single station at this country. Because like I will say when the country no one go and force for this moment. But una dey really put me. God and this day una dey try. So na that help all plenty. Plenty. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Shebima Bobo, from the eastern part of the country. Thank you. And the other person we get last join at the program, in name na Abdullahi Bunwai. He na the deputy chairman for the SLPP Southern Region. Thank you very much for joining me inside the program. We appreciate your time with we.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much
for
hosting me.
All right, get yourself a very good night, Stoner all, okay? All right, now, we're very sorry we're not going to take call today because we actually use the line right now with 12 we other guests them. So we end the program now, so and join you again tomorrow in the morning for the program call rest. Don't forget for join we. Please don't forget for like and share. So I want to give an update quickly. For me yesterday, today we will talk so right now. And from the yesterday to the time where we want for start the program, we find out so we're able to get 200 people and we join with channel, we subscribe to we don't make we reach 87,704 subscribers. We're not counting when we don't come yet. Yeah. So we go keep this for tomorrow and see how much we get from today to tomorrow again. So remember, so for each 100,000 by October and be the ambassador for we country, for let we able to advocate for we other content creators them, let them the benefit from waiting day na YouTube. Thank you all very much. We appreciate you now. And for you a like and comment, you a share. We appreciate you now all. Until then, we'll get for meet again. My name is Sembe Pierre, the Freedom Fighter. God bless we country Sierra Leone, where we call we are. Thank you and good night.
We don't take the school fees away so that everybody will go to school also under the free access to education. In as much as that one is great, it is not sufficient also. Why we not Kumbra party, the Sierra Leone People's Party, and so in this administration. So what do? We say, okay, if you make them free, but they're not going to books them for land. They're not going to land properly also. So we provide the books then. The teacher themselves need books then also. We don't provide books for them also. We are not saying we need transportation also. We don't buy buses also. Some man they go to school, they're hungry also. They provide food also. One second. We don't know the get food also. We don't get garlic also. But really don't eat our they look at the situation, then we give the food. But it's better than now. It's more attached again at the south. They provide food and school for them. We sure say we are not able to get food for going to school. So we manage, now we give the one that we don't get food so that everybody, inclusive development.